In college, a syllabus is a contract between a professor and students about how the course will be conducted. Yet many new students do not seem to recognize the importance of understanding the syllabus in regards to doing well in college. In this video, successful college students tell us about how they had to learn the importance of understanding the syllabus.
New students just don't know the importance of the syllabus. I didn't. I look back on when I was a freshman, and I don't remember ever being told or given any indication about the meaningfulness of the syllabus, the significance of that syllabus. I missed assignments, I recall, and as a freshman, I did poorly in school.
I had this a very recent experience where I'm sitting in graduate school thinking, wow, I've finally arrived in graduate school and I know what I'm doing. And all of a sudden, there's a deadline already missed. And it's because it was really small print and in the middle of the syllabus and I didn't read it really carefully. And I missed it. And the professor cut everybody some slack the first time, but she also made it really clear this is never going to happen again. So I think if it's written in the syllabus, you need to pay attention to it.
Been like, oh, I'm in college now, that means something, and just kind of taking for granted that opportunity that you have, while the teacher's there going over the syllabus and having the opportunity, just giving yourself the chance to really look over it and understand it. I didn't do that, so it took a lot of trial and error, and I'm still learning.
I think new students need to understand the importance of the syllabus. That professors hand out the syllabus and they assume they're handing you out a plan for the term and what they expect from you.
And you're like, what is this? I mean, that's how I was when I first had the syllabus. I didn't even know what it was all about. Have you ever had a class where the teacher just handed out the syllabus and then that was the end of class and then you met the next time?
You're like, oh yeah, I get to go out,
yeah,
15 minutes early.
Did you look at the syllabus?
No.
The syllabus teaches you, or at least it shows you, gives you access to the professor, which as a freshman may sound like a scary thing, but you need that.
It's going to help you be very successful. You get your little, 8 by 11, piece of paper, and on there it's got the office hours. It's got, the professor's email address, phone number. It lets you know their expectations, tells you the course outline, what assignments are due. The professor takes a lot of time to create the syllabus and lay it out for you once.
What happens is you read the syllabus as though it's a set of expectations and it's a set of what's to be done, as opposed to just a general plan.
I mean, it's right there. It's like your roadmap.
Now, these same college students talk about some specific strategies that they use in making sense out of a syllabus, and then using that syllabus to get a better grade in their class. These students are sharing their experiences and offering these tips to make the transition to the university easier for you.
As a freshman, there's a tendency sometimes to maybe want to skip the first day. Don't skip the first day. Get the syllabus.
It needs to be treasured and valued.
Your syllabus is a tool. Try really hard to take care of it.
The syllabus, I think, which is often a new thing when you step into college, it's this thing that they hand you at the first moment of class and you kind of wonder what to do with it. It's an important thing because it lays out all the expectations of the course. You can look for absolutes, you can look for underlined words, you can look for bolden words, you can look for things with asterisks. Those are things that usually matter to the professor very, very much. Because unless you understand exactly what the professor wants, you're going to have trouble meeting the expectations, and that's really 50% of the battle.
Not only is the syllabus potentially more valuable than the text, because you can get text in the library sometimes, it's a great organizational tool. Me personally, I take two. What I've done is usually we have classes 5 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursdays a different class. I pin my syllabuses on the wall. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays on one side, Tuesdays and Thursdays on the other. That helped me so much prepare and make sure I was covered with the next day's work.
Look at your assignment dates. Say, okay, is this a paper that I have to write? Is this a reading that I have to complete? And take into account how long it's going to take you to complete your homework, you know, give and take, you know, your other duties and responsibilities, and write them down in a planner. You know, write down, well, this thing is due this date. You know, this thing is due, you know, my paper's due, you know, on this Thursday, you know, I have a test, a quiz, you know, weekly quizzes. Take into account all of your assignments. Then once you have your assignments written down as far as due dates is concerned, backtrack. You know, look and say, okay, well, I'm going to need about 2 hours, you know, to study for this test, you know, because I don't know much about, you know, what the teacher was saying. I need to really focus on this area, you know, within the subject. So backtrack. Give yourself enough time so you don't get caught up in the end. You know, it's all about being organized.
You should read the syllabus carefully. You should write on it. You should make sure you understand it. Make sure you ask questions.
You got to go talk to the professor. If you have questions and you do not address them in class, how are you going to get them answered? It's cool and everything to ask your classmates and your friends. You got to talk to the professor. Take the syllabus with you. Point directly to the syllabus. If you're afraid to talk to maybe authority figure or whatnot, take it with you, refer to it, ask, is this what you mean? Is this what you're expecting? Is this what I have to do? That way, if nothing else, you get acquainted.
I do write on my syllabus, and I think it's a really good idea to write on your syllabus. It is a piece of paper that outlines, you know, kind of like where you're going in the class and what the expectations are. And there's some things that definitely need to be highlighted. Due dates for one, professors' expectations, office hours. I can't tell you how important office hours are because they get paid to sit in an office and talk to you. So take advantage of that.